Almost exactly 2 years ago, I sat here urging you to introduce and pass a ranked choice voting bill for all Maryland elections. I spoke generally about what RCV is and where it is used and why it's superior to our existing first past the post method of declaring plurality winning candidates. Tonight, I'd like to bring the argument for RCV closer to home. Looking at recent trends, more and more newly registered Maryland voters are choosing to register as either minor party members or unaffiliated, perhaps greater than a third by Election Day 2018. Let's look first at how this might affect primary elections. If 2016 can be used as an example, more primary voters are moving away from the centrist candidates in the two major parties, and we can expect to see many more registered Democrats anxious to vote for the candidate they find most progressive. Two of the several candidates competing for Maryland's open 6th congressional district are seated here tonight and might like to claim that progressive mantle. Imagine the dismay of the Democratic primary voters if on the evening of June 26, 2018, the least progressive Democrat candidate wins because 60% of the progressive vote was split between two or more progressive candidates, while 40% went to the less progressive winner. How can the majority of the voters be satisfied with the result? Introduce and pass a ranked choice voting bill for all primary races. Now to the general election. After our self-financed primary election this summer, I hope to again be the Green Party candidate for the CD6 seat and receive a significant percentage of the general election vote. When I ran in 2014 for the seat, Congressman Delaney won by about 1.5%, and I received 2% of the vote. If I reach my expected goal, there's a good chance that the scenario I just described for the Democratic primary would be repeated for the general election. And if you want to avoid that, please introduce and pass an RCV bill for the general election as well, everywhere in the state. Thank you.
Okay, the last one on this, no, we have two more on this panel. Stacey Spann.
Good evening. My name is Stacey Spann, and I'm the Executive